many, a shift in sleep is coming, and that is because daylight savings begins this Sunday. Clocks bring forward 1 hour, and most are losing about an hour of sleep because of that. Something sleep experts say can have a negative effect on your health. And joining us in the studio this morning, we have got Dr. Mark Tafazzoli here with us to share more on how this change could affect you.
Yes, doctor, good morning. So let's talk about the complexity of sleep and what happens in our bodies when changes like this happen.
So we all have an internal clock. It's called the circadian rhythm. This clock hinges on a lot of metabolic processes in your body. The internal clock produces a synchrony to make you have body habitus, your internal hormones, your cortisol. So when we change and shift that hour, and we have to have it adjust over time. So when we do it, it affects sleep deprivation. Sleep deprivation affects your functionality. So initially when they had the daylight saving time, it was to produce a era of increasing the daylight for functionality of humanity, preserve power, but it's caused such a complexity in our new age of, we have so many complex interaction between societies that this has really gotten really crazy. I have some slides I brought, and hopefully we can go through that. Can we show the first slide?
Yeah, let's go ahead and get some of those up there.
So this is going to happen Sunday, and around 2 to 3 o'clock, we're going to lose an hour. To the next slide, please. So depending on the time and where we are in the time zones, these are going to be affected differently. The Earth is on an axis, and the further away from the equator you are, the more this is going to affect us. Some societies go to a different time to change the time zones. If we can go to the next slide. So as you go into summer solstice and winter solstice, the day increases to a prime and then comes back down. So the whole process was try to get a more effective hour of day with sunlight. So if you kind of look at the northern parts, these are the countries that are highlighted that actually take advantage of that. The ones that are not highlighted that don't take advantage of that. So it gets more complex. And the next slide, please. So these are the hours. We're trying to push away this concept, and there's laws and all sorts of acts trying to be passed to kind of synchronize that daylight saving times back to normal. The next slide. These are 3 different parts of the world, and if you look at it, they go to daylight saving times at different times. And imagine in our digital age, how complex that would be to do interaction of business. I mean, the times change. What time is it in Sydney? What time is it? And when can we do our conversations with our Zooming? Right. The next slide. So this is, how does this affect sleep? There is this wavelength of light, about 460 nanometers, that's a blue light that affects our retina, and it tells our body what time of the day it is. It literally synchronizes your sleep. We have an internal clock that goes every 24 hours. That blue light hits the pineal glands in a series of networks to kind of produce melatonin at night and serotonin during the day. When we abruptly shift that, it causes problems with our internal clock, and we need to kind of adjust it. So our suggestions to our folks is to try to pre-treat yourself by going to bed 15, 20 minutes early, leading to it. You can use a little bit of melatonin to synchronize your sleep. Blue light therapy is also really good. We can buy those now online. Yeah. And that kind of helps in the morning, 15, 20 minutes of that to kind of get you back into synchrony.
And how does the time change affect adults and children differently?
So children need more sleep. They need more delta sleep. So it causes more sleep deprivation for them.
Wow, that's interesting. And so when you have little kids, do you just sort of explain this to them? Here's what's going to be happening. You're going to feel these effects a little longer than just one more day.
That's correct, right? So it's another thing that we are having problems with. Our society demands more out of kids, their sports, their schooling. So we need to kind of take that into consideration. So that the acts that are trying to happen in the Congress is trying to protect us against these. We need I guess, a more standardized form, as the Academy of Sleep Medicine condones They want us to go back to daylight saving times as a standard.
So does that mean naturally what's better for us would be that 1 extra hour of sunlight in the morning or that 1 extra hour at night? Or does it kind of differ based on your schedule?
So if you get more sunlight at night, that pushes you to want to sleep later. If you get it in the morning, it helps you go backwards. So if we're saying if you're getting up and it's dark and your body's not used to it, get that blue light.
Okay, that's really helpful.
This is very interesting. Thank you for coming and explaining all of this.
Yeah, man, that's a pleasure.